Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
And we serve as the voice to the Chobal Black community.
Again, we got Dr. Candace Matthews.
A lot of these documents, looking at.
We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media.
This country is supposed to be about the land of the free for all. It has not been free for Black people, and we are tired.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today.
Peace, family. My name is Vicki Dillard for African Diaspora News Channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Beloved, as you come in, be sure to give us a big thumbs up, and share the broadcast. Beloved, as you do that, when you do that, it sends out essentially notifications for other folks to know that we're here. And how many of you all know that it's independent, alternative Black media? We need all hands on deck to get our message out, because we're up against a multi-billion-dollar media apparatus from the oppressive class. So thank you so very much, family. Now, in times past, I was known for doing quite a bit of coverage on Uganda, particularly President Museveni, which I have, whom I have respect for, as well as other African leaders. Family, this was quite interesting that Uganda's military chief threatens to expel the United States Ambassador William Pop. Now, listen to this, what it says here so far. Now, this was a tweet that was actually sent out by the military chief, General Kainerugaba. He's actually the son of President Museveni. Now, he wrote in an formerly Twitter tweet saying, "Fellow Ugandans, it is my solemn duty to announce to you that we as a nation are about to have a serious confrontation with the current U.S. ambassador to our country for disrespecting our beloved and celebrated president and undermining Uganda's constitution." Now, I'll tell you, I saw several other written reports on this. Of course, I knew what he said, and I did some other research on this, but it's not as easy to find now. And there's a report that perhaps that's because he may have deleted it since issuing it out. But this is interesting here. This particular piece written by Shane Galvin says that the chief, Uganda's military, threatening to expel the top U.S. diplomat assigned to the Central African nation after a diplomatic spat. The general has given the U.S. Ambassador William Pop an ultimatum, as I just mentioned: apologize by Monday morning or leave, according to the reports. It says here the military leader has not said exactly what offense Ambassador Pop committed, and embassy sources tell local outlets that his outburst had caught them by surprise. Now, family, this is really interesting. I'm gonna read this part here as well. It says that he made the demand on X, as I just mentioned before, and followed up, it says, with the barrage of tweets that doubled down on accusations that Pop was, quote, undermining the Ugandan government, though none of Pop's actions, it says, were described. Now, family, I'll say this much. What we do know is that the United States of America, her Western allies, those that are known as the global North, those are the folks that are opposite of those that are the so-called global South, and the really probably the more appropriate name for the global South is the global majority, yes, which tend to be mostly the most melanated countries on the planet and the developing countries. Family, we know that the United States makes mischief using emissaries, ambassadors, consulate officials, and so forth to put pressure on governments that the United States wants to control. So even though specifics were not mentioned here, I won't jump to any conclusions in terms of what that might be. But beloved, we see that members in the Sahel region have threatened to kick out white, European, and American ambassadors. We know y'all's reputation. And we know that you feel it's your duty, and you feel that it is acceptable to disrespect other nations and think that there will be no consequence for it. So I'm going to say this much. Even if he deleted it, and even if President Museveni tries to, clear this up and move forward with it, I'm going to say shout out to General Kainerugaba And y'all know that's my Mississippi, so forgive me if I mispronounce it. Don't come for me in the chat, family, in the comments with all of that. Just let's move on. Let's move on, family, because this is letting America know you're not running us. And there's a level of respect that you will show us. And nations are just tired of it. And I'm so glad they're putting their foot down. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about it. But I thought this was interesting and worth highlighting. Family, I want you to mark your calendars for an extraordinarily special event for October 27th. Sunday, October 27th, I am going to be with my dear brother, Rizza Islam. Go to my website, beloved, and register there at VickiPlanet.com. That's VickiPlanet.com. That's VICKI Planet.com. Beloved, how many of you all know that the powers that be are controlling all kinds of stuff behind the scenes? I can't even talk about this online. Somebody say, shh. So because it's that sensitive and this type of information is that, divinely, we're going to say classified. We're going to show you the behind the scenes workings of a lot of stuff that you never would have imagined, the powers that shouldn't be, that's controlling the world, and a lot of the wars that you're seeing happening on the scene right now, and there's suspicious connections. Baby, you don't want to miss this. I'm with my brother, Rizza Islam, who the White House targeted. You don't want to miss this. That tells you everything. Again, register today. Go to my website at VickiPlanet.com. That's VICKI Planet.com. I can't wait